everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. This is Season 5, Episode 21, and September, and just had Labor Day, and typically after Labor Day I wouldn't have a show because usually I don't get anything out on Labor Day because everybody's out of town and they don't have yard sales. But this year, got a few things to show you. Let's get to it. As you can tell by the opener there, I got some magazines. In case you didn't know those were magazines I supplied the gunshots. Well, I didn't supply them. The internet supplied them, but I borrowed them. Anyway, here's what I got. I got a bunch of Frontier Times and Old West magazines and True West magazines, about 120 all. Paid $5 for them. You know, you already saw all these, so I don't have to show them. Most of them are in pretty good shape, and I should get about $1 to $1.50 a piece for them, so that's almost $200. Hey, that's a good start, huh? Rolling right along. Kind of overpaid on these, but I think I'll get my money back. This is from Miniature Plastic Product Miniatures. It's an International Harvester truck. I didn't find an exact match to this because this one has the two-tone, and it's a little warped, as you can see. Maybe better that way, but still in pretty nice condition. Hoping to get about 40 for that, so that will get me back my money. And then this old Studebaker, I think that'll go for about 20 or 30. Pretty nice shape. And an old Plymouth Fury, missing a wheel, but still probably get around 15 or 20 for that. So I will probably double my money on that, so not a bad find. I don't have a black light here at work. If I did, I would put this under it and see if it glows to find out if it's Vaseline/uranium glass. If it is uranium / and or Vaseline glass, I'll get probably around 10, maybe 15 for it. Otherwise, I've got a nice green glass colored shot glass. For $1, picked up an unopened pack of Monopoly Deal. This is like the new Yahtzee, electric Yahtzee, because these go for 20 to 25 bucks if they're still sealed up, because they don't make them anymore. It's been a good year for GPSs. Picked up this almost matching set of Garmin Nuvies. $5 for the pair. Couldn't beat that. And they're both, they're not up to date, but they're close. And I'll probably get $20 to $30 each for those. Picked up a couple of pair of old glasses, hoping that they were gold. This one isn't marked gold. I have to test it to see. I think I paid $1. Yeah, I did. I paid $1 a piece for them. So I got that one. And this one, which is marked 1/10. I think it was marked 1/10 10 karat gold. Might be 14. I don't know. Filled. I'm not going to try and squint and see it right now. That just makes me look creepy. Anyway, so $1 a piece on those, and they go for around 15, 20, 25 bucks a piece. So pretty good find there. Deck of playing cards for $1. Here's another me. Paid 50 cents. Oh no, quarter for the Grace Lake unflavored gelatin. Doesn't that sound delicious? Grace Lake. Give me a big plate of Grace Lake gelatin, unflavored. Anyway, couldn't find an exact match on that, but maybe somebody will want to part with $10. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. So for $5, got a chip away. It's a straight razor. In pretty good shape, very nice looking razor, but just not a whole lot of value there. $5 is about all it's worth, maybe 10 on a lucky day. Came with this lovely sharpening stone as well, but yeah, so just not a great buy, but so it goes. If I remember correctly, for something like a whopping 85 cents, I picked up a bunch of postcards. Most of these are what's known as RPPC postcards, real picture postcards. I love getting the ones of the old cities. Those usually for me have been the ones that always wind up selling for the most. So we got Annandale, Minnesota. Looks like about turn of the century there, maybe 1920s. What is that? It's Fairmont, Minnesota. And anyway, just a couple of campgrounds here, kind of things, resorts, what have you. Here, look. This is called a bead weaver from Wisconsin Dells. And this is Chief Walking in Daylight, also Wisconsin Dells. Anyway, so none of these, it turns out, have a ton of value. And here's a nice Hibbing, Minnesota. A whole lot of those from up in my neck of the woods, kind of. What happened? What happened here? Sorry, bumped my mouse and my screen just went all wacky. And here's from Ashbury Park in New Jersey. So anyway, I paid 85 cents for those, and something that I'll probably wind up just sticking in my pile and selling sometime when I'm old and grayer. But maybe $10 to $15 on a few of those, and not a whole lot of value. A couple bucks on the other one, so not a loss, but not a whole lot of money either. Okay, now for $15, picked up all this crap here. So I had never heard of the Golden Girls, well, other than the TV show. And actually it's not Golden Girls, it's Golden Girl. This was by Galoob back in the early 1980s, like 84. So I got a whole bunch of these very delightful fashions, as they're called, for Golden Girl, and a bunch of the Golden Girl stars, Vultura, and let's see, there's the Dragon Queen, and Onyx, and Jade, and Sapphire, the whole gang. Anyway, so a bunch of those fashions. And speaking of Vultura, why, there she is. Don't she look bad? Yeah, bad makeup day. Anyway, so $15 for those, and the Princess of Power Pika Blue, so clever. But actually, this is the best of the batch right here. This has already got a $50 bid on it. I paid $15 for all that, and some more odds and ends, and some more fashions that I don't have handy. So that batch will probably wind up going for about, you know, a couple $100 altogether. So that's a pretty good find. Wasted a tiny little bit of money here. I got all these 3 for $1, and I probably won't get anything. Got a Rainbowbrite sticker fun book. Just took a shot on these. I don't know why. I should just know to stay away from stuff like this. Anyway, maybe 5, maybe 10 on that. A Beasties coloring book from like 1978 or something like that. Look, Egypt. Look, mermaid. Look at all those Beasties. Anyway, I couldn't find a match. Well, I did find a match on that, and it didn't have any bids out of $10, so that's probably a loss. Here, I love picking up Clive and stuff, as I've said a number of times, but I didn't look at this. It's a calendar from 1986, but look, it's not clear. It's got like appointments written all over it. Rabbi Foster at 11 a.m. Julie Party, Dinkies. I don't know what that means. Barb, shower. Elaine, shower. A lot of people taking showers. Lorraine, shopping. Mom, B-Day. July was very busy. Anyway, even if it wasn't written in, not a whole lot of value there. In fact, nothing. So, waste of a whole $1 there. And which brings me to the last piece of the week. So, you know, it wasn't a great week, but it wasn't a bad week for Labor Day. I'll take it. Got a lovely Brother P-Touch printer right there, and a whole bunch of unused rolls of tape. Boom. And I paid $5 for that. The case is broken. It's got a broken hinge pin right there. There's a non-broken hinge pin right there. And there's a broken hinge pin. So, anyway, now that you know that, we can move on. And as I said, paid $5 for that. And worth maybe $20 to $30 with all the tape. That's what makes it a good value. So, yeah. Anyway, let me set that down and say my goodbyes. So yeah, that's it for the week. Stay tuned for updates on a few things that sold last week, but actually an incredibly slow week. I think I only sold 2 things, at least up to the time I made this, so maybe something else will sell and I can fill it in when I edit the whole thing together. Otherwise, it's just a couple of things there, so stay tuned briefly for updates on a few things that sold last week. Thanks for coming by, and we'll catch you next week. Take care.